Hello everyone, in this lesson we will study Huawei's RAID 2.0 Plus technology together. As a mature and reliable standard for hard disk system data protection, RAID technology has always existed as the basic technology of storage systems since its birth. However, in recent years, with the rapid growth of data storage demand, the continuous increase of single disk capacity, and the emergence of high-performance applications, traditional RAID has gradually exposed more and more problems, especially in the case of large capacity hard disk failure and the need for data reconstruction. Traditional RAID technology has the following shortcomings. The first is that the risk of data loss is relatively high. As its hard disk capacity becomes larger and larger, the reconstruction time becomes longer and longer, and the risk of data loss becomes higher and higher. The second is that the impact on the business is also relatively large. During its reconstruction process, the member disks of the RAID group are busy with reconstruction, and its service capability is obviously reduced, affecting the operation of the upper-level business. In order to solve the above problems of traditional RAID and to comply with the development trend of virtualization technology, the following alternative solutions were born. Like LAN virtualization, it is based on traditional RAID to divide the RAID group into finer granularity, then combine the divided units to build a space accessible to the host. Fast virtualization divides the hard disks of the storage pool into small granularity data blocks, builds RAID groups based on data blocks, so that data is evenly distributed on all hard disks in the storage pool, and then manages resources based on data blocks. RAID 2.0 Plus technology divides physical hard disks into many data blocks, which we call chunks, abbreviated as CK. CKs on different hard disks form a CKG with a RAID relationship, that is, a chunk group, and multiple CKGs form a huge storage support pool. The resources used by the host can be obtained from the resource pool. Compared to traditional RAID mechanisms, RAID 2.0 Plus has the following advantages. The first is that its business has load balancing and avoids hotspots. Its data is scattered on the hard disks of the resource pool, balancing the load on the hard disks and avoiding individual disks from reaching their lifespan limit due to more write operations. When a hard disk fails, the valid data of the failed disk will be reconstructed into the resource pool, achieving a fast many-to-many reconstruction. Third, it involves all disks in the reconstruction, and all hard disks in the resource pool will participate in the reconstruction. The reconstruction load of each disk is very low, and the reconstruction process has no impact on the upper-level application. In many traditional RAIDs, HDD 0 to HDD 4 can form a RAID 5. HDD 5 is a hot spare disk when HDD 1 fails. HDD 0, HDD 2, HDD 3, HDD 4 through XOR operation write the reconstructed data into HDD 5. In the RAID 2.0 Plus schematic on the right, when HDD 1 fails, the data in the failed disk HDD 1 is reconstructed according to the strength of CK. Only the allocated CKs are reconstructed, such as CK12, CK13. All hard disks in the storage pool participate in the reconstruction process. The reconstructed data is distributed among multiple hard disks. As shown in the figure, the reconstructed data is allocated to HDD 4 and HDD 9. The software logic of Huawei RAID 2.0 Plus is to provide the virtualization of the underlying medium to the virtualization of upper-level resources, while solving the problem of fast data reconstruction and intelligent allocation of resources. Its fast data reconstruction has shortened the data reconstruction time from several hours to several minutes. The reconstruction speed has increased nearly 20 times, greatly reducing the impact on the business during the reconstruction process and the probability of multiple disk failures. And all the hard disks in its storage pool will participate in the reconstruction, changing from the traditional RAID many-to-one reconstruction mode to the many-to-many fast reconstruction mode. In traditional RAID, the first step to provide hard disk space to the business host is to create a RAID group, but there are some restrictions and requirements for creating a RAID group. The hard disk type of the RAID group must be the same. The size and speed of the hard disk need to be consistent, and it is not recommended to exceed 12 hard disks in the same RAID group. Huawei RAID 2.0 Plus technology uses another implementation method. In this method, the first step is not to create a RAID group, but to create a hard disk domain. A hard disk domain is a group of hard disks, and a hard disk can only belong to one hard disk domain. The ocean store system can create one or more hard disk domains. It seems that the concept of hard disk domain is similar to the concept of RAID group, which is a group of hard disks, but there is actually a big difference. In the created RAID group, these hard disks have been bound according to the level of a certain RAID group, and the size and speed of this group of hard disks must be the same. But in a hard disk domain, the number of hard disks will be much larger, such as hundreds, and it can contain up to 3 types of hard disks. Each type of hard disk corresponds to a storage level. SSD disk corresponds to the high performance level. SS disk is allocated to the performance level, and NLSS is allocated to the capacity level. If the hard disk domain does not have the corresponding type of hard disk, then the hard disk does not have the corresponding storage level. The main function of the hard disk domain is to separate this group of disks from that group of disks, with the purpose of achieving complete isolation of faults, performance, and storage. A storage pool is created based on a specified hard disk domain and can dynamically allocate creatable resources from the hard disk domain. The storage pool can be divided into multiple levels according to the type of hard disk, and the storage levels supported by the Ocean Store storage system are shown in the left figure. When creating a storage pool, you can specify the type of storage level to be divided from the hard disk domain by the storage pool, as well as the RAID strategy and capacity of this type. For the capacity layer, it is recommended to use the RAID 6 strategy with double parity check. The Ocean Store storage system will automatically partition one or more disk groups, or DGs, in each hard disk domain based on the number of each type of hard disk. Each DG can only contain one type of hard disk, and multiple CKs from any CKG come from different hard disks of the same DG. DG is an internal system object mainly used for data isolation. It is automatically configured by the Ocean Store storage system and is not presented externally. LD stands for logical drive, which means logical disk, and it corresponds one-to-one with the physical disk managed by the storage system. Chunk, abbreviated as CK, is a fixed-size physical space partitioned from the hard disk space within the storage disk and is the basic unit of RAID. The CKs in a CKG all come from the hard disks in the same DG, and CKG has RAID attributes. Both CK and CKG are internal system objects, configured automatically by the storage system and are not presented externally. An extent belongs to the same volume or LAN, and the size of the extent can be set when creating the storage pool and cannot be changed after creation. The size of extents can vary between different storage pools, but the size of extents in the same storage pool is the same. In thin LAN mode, extents are further divided into finer blocks of a fixed size. These blocks are called grains, and thin LAN allocates space at the granularity of grains. In grain, our LB is continuous, while for thick LAN, this object does not exist and there is no grain. A volume object is used to organize all the extents and grain logical units in the same LAN and can dynamically apply for and release extents to increase or decrease volume. Let's learn about other RAID technologies. For a common RAID algorithm, after a block fails, it is necessary to recover the failed block data, migrate the entire RAID group data, and then shield the RAID group space, which results in a lot of flash space being wasted. However, Huawei's dynamic RAID algorithm can dynamically adjust the number of CKs in CKG under full SSD disk configuration, thereby meeting the system's reliability and capacity requirements. RAID-TP uses Huawei's optimized FlexSec algorithm, which allows the system to tolerate 3 simultaneous disk failures, not only improving reliability but also allowing for longer rebuild times. Compared with traditional RAID, the amount of data actually read from a single disk during a rebuild using the FlexSec algorithm is reduced by 70%, reducing the system performance requirements. In a typical 4/2 RAID 6 system, the utilization rate is usually 67%, while the capacity utilization rate of Huawei's Ocean Store all-flash storage with 25 hard disks is significantly increased by 20%. Finally, let's look at a few thought questions. You can pause the video to think. Here's a review of this chapter. In this chapter, we have learned about RAID technology, including traditional RAID and Huawei's RAID 2.0, RAID TP, etc. If you have any questions after class, you can also download our related app or log on to the relevant learning website to get more information. See you in the next class.